ladies and gentlemen, please join me in welcoming our Commissioner, Gretchen Corbin.
Good afternoon. Thank you. I hope you've all had a wonderful lunch. Welcome again to this incredible Goal and Rick Perkins celebration. We're so excited all of you are with us this evening. You know, we've had a great lunch, and I would like to introduce some very special people. Special people who have taken time out of their schedule to be with us today, to be our judges for our Goal Award winners and also our Rick Perkins Award winners. I'm going to ask our judges, if you don't mind, to stand up as I introduce you. For our Gold judges, Ms. Carmen Chubb, Deputy Commissioner of Housing for the Department of Community Affairs. Ms. Corinne Hodges, Senior Manager and Head of Department for Public Relations at Kia Motors Manufacturing, Georgia. Mr. Chris Riley, our Chief of Staff in the Office of Governor Nathan Dill. Mr. Sean Ryan, President for Georgia Student Finance Commission. And Ms. Carrie Wilson, our Education Division Director with the Governor's Office of Planning and Budget. Also judging today was State Representative Chairman Terry England, who we very much appreciate. For our Rick Perkins judges, who had the equally difficult task of choosing our Instructor of the Year, the 2017 State Rick Perkins Award winner, Dr. Matt Bishop, Director for the University of Georgia's J.W. Fanning Institute for Leadership Development, Mr. Doug Carter, a member of the State Board of the Technical College System of Georgia and President, Broker of the Don Carter Realty. Mr. Stuart Countess, Chief Administrator Officer for Kia Motors Manufacturing, Georgia. And State Senator Chairman Jack Hill. Also, Commissioner Amy Jacobs, of the Department of Early Care and Learning. Ms. Sylvia Russell, a member of our state board and also retired president of AT&T Georgia. And also judging was Ms. Teresa McCartney, Director and CFO for the Governor's Office of Planning and Budget. To all of our judges, thank you so much for your time and your talent. We know that your time is so very important, but what we want the students to know about you is to listen to those titles. Students, you're the most important people in the room. And when you have individuals, like the individuals here today, with the governor's office, with other state agencies, executives in large corporations of Georgia that are cheering you on, you know you have the support system behind you to do anything in Georgia. So as the lunch ends, your job is to run to the back and tackle all of them and get to know them. Not really, but anytime, I promise you, I'm speaking on their behalf, anytime you need any of us in the state of Georgia's government, we are here for you, and we pledge to be behind you every step of the way. Well, the best things about these gatherings are the times that we have the opportunity to hear from our students. And so I am going to quickly ask one of our students to come speak to us today. Mr. Kurt Peters is with Southeastern Technical College, and he happens to be representing the Technical College of the Year, Southeastern Technical. Kurt, if you don't mind, come on up and join us and tell us all about yourself. Thank you.
Commissioner Corbin, thank you so much for this opportunity. To all the judges, all the delegates here, Gold students, what a wonderful group you guys are. And I'm honored to be one of you. And lastly, Southeastern Tech. What a great, great college. And to Mr. Chief of Staff, please tell Governor Deal I say hi. Yeah, but let me tell you a little bit about myself. My name is Kurtse Peters, but you may call me Kurt. Almost 12 years ago, my wife and I stood at JFK Airport in New York City with our one-year-old daughter. The only possessions we had was in 6 suitcases and a stroller for our daughter to lay in. Ahead of us was the American dream. Many people arrive on these shores in the hopes of accomplishing this dream. But what does that really mean? I thought that it meant that I had to follow my passion, and my passion was to become a mime artist. So, well, thanks. So I went to a Californian mime school, and after 3 years, I was a professionally trained mime, an artist that could express himself with his passion. I was also a father of 2 that had to provide for my family with this passion that was, well, not the most sensible passion when it comes to earning an income. But luckily, my wife is a very sensible person, and she did the sensible thing. She went to a university, she studied really hard and excelled at it. She got offered a job, and her employer sponsored her to get a visa. Now, this meant that we were allowed to stay in the United States, but I was not allowed to work. So I did the next best thing. I became a stay-at-home dad. I took the kids to school in the morning. I would clean the apartment. I would pick the kids up from school. I would cook dinner, and so on. After 7 years, we finally got our green cards, and I could go look for a job. The only job that I could find was not as a mime, but at Walmart. Yes, reality hits hard when you realize that your passion is not going to bring home the bacon. I knew I had to do something. Mike Rowe, TV presenter, supporter of Skills USA, and a supporter of people with technical skills, has been a great influence on me. In one of his podcasts, he said, "Don't follow your passion." Passions are great if you want to do it as a hobby, but it does not necessarily provide you with the opportunity to do meaningful work. Meaningful work is the key to the American dream, and technical education guarantees meaningful work. Arriving in Vidalia, I saw the inviting lawns of Southeastern Tech. STC changed my life. It gave me the opportunity to learn skills and develop talents I did not know I had. Currently, I'm on track to become a nurse, a person who heals and saves lives. And this made me realize that technical education is the American dream. Thank you so much.
Kurt, thank you very much. You're an incredible, incredible ambassador of the Technical College System of Georgia and Southeastern Technical College, and we're very proud of you. Thank you. Well, that's why these lunches and breakfast and dinner are so very special. When we get to hear from the students and really hear your stories, we all come from different places, we're all going different places, but we all have one thing in common with the Technical College System of Georgia, and we appreciate you sharing your stories with us. Well, we've had an incredible gold winner this year. In Miss Ashley Rogers from South Georgia Technical College, she has represented all of us so very well, whether it was spending time with the governor, with the legislature, in her community, and most importantly, talking to other students and prospective students. She's been an incredible ambassador for the Technical College System of Georgia. And Corinne and Stuart, she's done it in a very reliable and beautiful manner in her new Kia. She has loved it every time. This is what I love about Ashley. She says, you know, every time I come to Atlanta, it changes. When you're from America, Atlanta does look different every time. And then Dr. Angela Hines-Brown, our 2016 State Rick Perkins Award winner. What an impressive educator. Dr. Angela Hines-Brown, anytime she stands up, she commands a room. She is the instructor that when I go back to school, I want to make sure she is instructing me. She is the instructor that is such a great representative of the instructors we have at all 22 of our colleges, and we appreciate both of them. Well, this past year, the Georgia House of Representatives and the State Senate invited them to their chambers. They were presented with resolutions, and then they traveled to the governor's office, and the governor presented them with a commendation as well. Governor Dill was here yesterday with us, and he said, is Ashley in the room? This is the one time Ashley wasn't with us. Ashley, where are you today? Go ahead and stand up. We're very proud of you. Dr. Angela Hines-Brown, where are you? There you are. The two of y'all have been exceptional representatives, and you know the year may be over, but the responsibilities aren't, right? So keep telling the stories, keep bringing everyone in, and making sure that you are representing the Technical College System of Georgia, and know that we are always behind you wherever you may go in life. We will always be with you. Well, with these resolutions and these commendations, it's a very special time. There are resolutions and commendations out back, and we wanted you all to be able to see them when you come in, and as you go out, feel free to look at them. They're beautiful. And Angela and Ashley, we want you to take those home with you as you go today. But we thought, well, we always think it's a really good idea to read the governor's commendation. But today, we have something very special. We have obviously representation from the governor's office, and all of the team here, students, I'm going to take a step back and talk to kind of our colleges. The colleges yesterday heard me talk about the budget that we have at the Technical College System of Georgia. In capital only, $153 million, when we had a $73 million planning budget, or planning number. It is because of the incredible support of Governor Dill and the legislature, and in the background, at every moment, the governor's staff and OPB. And when I say the governor's staff, we all know we're talking about Chief of Staff Chris Riley, and we all know that we have a really very special person in Miss Julia Ayers, who now serves as the Deputy Chief of Staff for the governor's office. Julia, come on up. Julia, if you don't mind, Julia is not only does she serve as the Deputy Chief of Staff, but more importantly, she has been an assistant commissioner here with the Technical College System of Georgia, so she is one of us. Not that we're all not one of us, but she is really one of us. And let me tell you about the strengths of Julia. Nope, you guys stick with me. Not only was she an incredible representative for TCSG when she served as Assistant Commissioner for External Affairs and Facilities, but think about the knowledge she had to take back with her when she went to the governor's office. And so from what I'm hearing, Julia, you've been very kind to us. When the governor says, well, what about this? you have the direct knowledge to provide him with that background and that information. And we can't tell you how much we appreciate you on a daily basis. We think that some of that budget doesn't have to do just with the governor and just with Chris, but a lot with you as well as Teresa. So thank you very much for your support. I'll tell you, I told them, come stick with me. I told them the story, Chris, you'll like this. I told the group yesterday the story of you and I meeting with Teresa for the first time when we were going in together. I was the new commissioner. She was assistant commissioner for external affairs. And we walked in and we talked about our budget. And Teresa said, it's $22 million this year. Do you remember what we said? That's fabulous. Thank you very much. We'll do a great job. And we came back and the team said, something's wrong. That's not fabulous. And we worked very hard as a system to make sure that we could justify asking and doing well with our monies during that time period. And you were a part of that. And you have been a part of getting us to a point where the governor and his team feels comfortable in providing a $153 million recommendation for us. So I can't tell you how much. Can you tell I'm proud of her? And so when we were thinking that we had a commendation by the governor and his chief of staff, and we were saying, who's the perfect person from the governor's office to read these words, we thought immediately Julia Ayers. So please join me in welcoming the great Julia Ayers.
Thank you, Commissioner Corbin, for your kind words. As y'all know, the students, teachers, and all of the colleges are very easy to advocate for, so I continue to enjoy to be able to do that. So on behalf of Governor Nathan Deal, a commendation, whereas Ashley Elizabeth Rogers has received state recognition for the Technical College System of Georgia's 2016 Georgia Occupational Award of Leadership as a result of her exceptional academic and leadership skills as a student at South Georgia Technical College. And whereas Ms. Rogers, a marketing management student from South Georgia Technical College, enrolled to receive the very best training necessary to acquire the knowledge and skills that will afford her a secure future in her chosen profession. And whereas Ms. Rogers has brought honor to herself, her family, South Georgia Technical College, and the entire technical college system in pursuing her education and career, I congratulate Ms. Rogers on her achievement. Therefore, I, Nathan Deal, Governor of the State of Georgia, do hereby commend Ashley Elizabeth Rogers. Whereas Dr. Angela Hines Brown has received state recognition for the Technical College System of Georgia's 2016 Rick Perkins Award for Excellence in Technical Instruction as a result of her exceptional and innovative teaching practices and leadership skills as an instructor at West Georgia Technical College. And whereas through pioneering methodologies, Dr. Brown has earned the respect and admiration of her colleagues and students, and I congratulate her on her achievements and contributions as an outstanding technical educator in our state. Now, therefore, I, Nathan Deal, Governor of the State of Georgia, do hereby commend Dr. Angela Hines Brown. Congratulations.
Julia, thank you very much. And thank you for your friendship, and we hope that you will come back to dinner tonight. You know, this luncheon really is all about our students and all about our incredible teachers, and so we just want to take a couple of minutes and celebrate you. And we want to do that by talking about the Technical College System of Georgia and what we are going to offer for you and what we are going to ask for you to do for us. And it's real simple. It's everything you already know. We want to offer you 22 colleges, 85 campuses, incredible lab opportunities, incredible apprenticeship opportunities. We want you to find your dream, maybe miming. But you know what? The governor said, let's talk to our Georgia companies and let's figure out what kind of jobs they need And then let's steer our students into those high-demand jobs through our Strategic Industry Workforce Development Grant so that they can be successful and so that they can know that when they are coming out of their education, which they will have to pay no tuition for, but once they come out of that education, they will be equipped to work for an employer that needs the skills of that student. And so we want to thank you for being a part of our Strategic Industry Workforce Development Grant Program. We want to thank you for being a part of our allied health, for our industrial and trade programs, and for our transfer programs. We want to be the system that you look to when you are looking for that new piece in your life, when you are looking to figure out, do I want to be a business major? Or do I want to be a plumber? Or do I want to own the plumbing business? We want to be that college for you. If you decide that you want to transition and articulate into the university system of Georgia, we want to be that college for you. If you're a high school, Neil, where are you? Are you tired of me calling your name? We're so proud of you. If you're a high school student or you know high school students who are interested in receiving college credit while they are attending high school, tell them about us. We want to provide these options to you, and then we want to ask you to be our ambassadors. I will tell you, the stories that you have, we've heard about, we're hearing more about, and we're going to be telling your stories, and we're going to be bragging on you as we go throughout Georgia. As you travel through your life in the next couple of years, we want you to brag on your college. And we want you to make sure that anyone around you who might not know about the technical college, that you tell them about it. Have y'all already told people? Does your family maybe say, you're talking too much when you go through the line at Walmart? These people probably don't want to hear about this right now. Do y'all ever get that? I get that occasionally. Keep telling them. And more importantly, show them the website where they can go to actually enroll. Walk with them into the school to take their AccuPlacer exam so that they feel comfortable. Tell them what it is, what it's like to apply for college, and Sean to apply for financial aid. The state of Georgia, through our HOPE program, through our Strategic Industry Workforce Development Program, we want to make sure that we are providing all that is needed for Georgia students. And so I'm going to ask you, think about 5 people in your lives who you can extend your hospitality within the system to. Whether it's your cousin, whether it's your neighbor, whether it's someone coming up, maybe a grade or 2 behind you, or maybe it is someone who is dislocated, that has been working and doesn't know what they're going to do next. Let them know that, yes, we have incredible 2-year programs, but we also have 6-month programs where we can turn them around and have them into the workforce so that they can provide for the family like Kurt's and for like mine and for yours. We want every family in Georgia to take advantage of this great opportunity and asset of the technical college system of Georgia. So that's what we will ask of you, 5 people. And they'll tell you, past winners will tell you, the commissioner's going to ask you, who are your 5? And so get ready, and we want to hear about them. And then most importantly, as you go along your journey, we want to be here for you. I mean, look at the individuals in this room, whether they're educators, whether they're in government, whether they own their grocery. We want to be there for you in your next endeavor. You've got one of the largest manufacturers with you here today with KMMG. They are interested in Georgia's workforce. They provide incredible careers. Do you want to be in quality control? Do you want to be in management? Do you want to be in PR? Do you want to be in advanced manufacturing or robotics? One company right here has those options for you. And we have hundreds of thousands of companies around the state that we would like to connect you to. We always say our 2 most important customers at the Technical College System of Georgia are our students and our companies. And when we connect those 2, we are at our best. So call on us to be our best, and call on us to help you facilitate those connections. We want to do that for you. To our instructors, thank you for everything you do every day. You wake up every day and you make a choice to work for the state of Georgia. You make a choice to work for your college, for the technical college system of Georgia, and you know that you are going to work because you are going to change a life that day. You know that there is a student in your classroom right now who needs you today, and that you're going to be there tomorrow. You know that there are students out there that need you to say, come in, apply, we can do it. Have you thought about this? Have you thought about that? And we know that you're here today because you are the best of the best. And so to you, we send our everyday appreciation, and we pledge to do anything and everything that we can to provide the best resources possible so that you can be the best teachers ever. We're proud of you, and we appreciate you, and we hope that you will take this message back to your colleagues, because we know you're talented. When you wake up every morning, you could go anywhere you want, and you choose to go to what I think is the greatest place in the world, and that is to our technical colleges. So thank you very much. Okay, so since we're all in the room, I've challenged I have challenged our students for these 5 individuals, and so let's challenge ourselves. Let's think about 5 students of our own. Who are they? Are they high schoolers? Are they individuals that we know can go into a higher level job if only they had their GED, or only they had the next technical certificate? Are they high school students? Who are they? We've got 5 people in our lives. Let's grab them and let's connect them. If you need to call on me, call on me. I figured out how to do the AccuPlacer, how to do the application for college. We're coming to Georgia Student Finance next, so I am happy to be that individual that holds the individual's hand. 5 people. Let's tell one another who those 5 people will be. To our judges, again, thank you so very much for your time. We will be here tonight to celebrate those winners who you have chosen, and you know you are more than welcome to join us as we celebrate. Thank you for choosing the best and the brightest of the technical college system of Georgia. Thank you for your time today. I kind of got off script, so I had to go to the back page. And this is what the back page says. Housekeeping. I wanted to make sure that I got it right. And the housekeeping is that immediately following this luncheon, all college gold and Rick Perkins Award winners, if you don't mind, coming to the stage. We're going to take some great photographs of you so we can celebrate you all year round. Everyone, thank you very much for joining us today at our great luncheon. We are adjourned. Thank you.